Dark Nights
with Poe and Monroe.
오늘의 게임은 포앤멀로라는 게임인데 그 더 컴플렉스 같은 영화 보는 게임이래요. 영화 같은 게임 같은 그런 것 같아요. 저도 안 봐서 그 중간에 선택지 주고 뭐 그런 느낌인 것 같더라고요. 네. 같이 영화 보는 느낌으로 보는 이런 게임이 좋더라. 할 때 편하고 여러분들도 보기 편하고. 저희 설정 좀 해볼게요. 자막을 키는 게 낫겠죠? 유하. 아까는 왜 안 해줬어? 약간 기대되게 하네. 봤으면 스포 금지. 이해하기 힘들다 이런 것도 스포.
Dark Nights
With Poe and Monroe.
아, 나 이런 거 좋아하겠네. 실사 게임이라고 해야 되나?
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe.
And Monroe.
언니. 뭐야? 고양이 칼.
난 아예
칼.
바보 아니라 장난이야.
That gets me every time.
Lucky we're not in the shower then.
Why do girls always get stabbed in the movies?
I think it's a metaphor. Having said that, I'm an equal opportunity
Aw.
stabber.
Oh, pointy. How very noble.
And on that note, what's next, Monroe?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it
만담 같은
sound
건가?
like you have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see.
이게 뭐야? 이거?
I choose
앞으로 수행
dreams
나오는
and
줄 알았더니 암흑
nightmares.
기사가 아니라 어두운 밤이었잖아. 또 속았네.
Dreams
and Nightmares.
with
No, wait.
Poe and Monroe.
I choose Poe's Curiosity Shop.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity
No, I've changed my
Shop.
mind again.
에.
I choose dreams and nightmares.
Dreams
and Nightmares.
with Poe
Excellent
and
choice,
Monroe.
Monroe.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Monroe. But that doesn't mean you can change things.
지금 이게 생방이라는 거지?
Maybe you should try interpreting the next call this dream, Poe.
I fear I would lack your warmth and insight. You have the ability to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something hopeful.
Not always.
Do you suffer from nightmares, Monroe?
Doesn't everyone?
Tell me about yours.
Well, there is this one I've been having lately.
Go on.
I can't see. I'm stumbling around trying to feel my way in the pitch black, but I keep bumping into people. It's like
나도 그렇게 생각해.
I'm trying to push through this crowd, but they don't know that I'm there.
Perhaps you're feeling isolated.
Maybe. But I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9. But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell.
Well, I feel so much better now.
I did warn you. Perhaps you should help our next caller. They're already waiting.
9번 조리면 좀 악몽 많네.
Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
뭐야.
That's
뭘로
very
얘기하는 거
interesting.
아니야?
People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Monroe. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling
아,
voice that makes
뭐야.
me angry.
프랭키가 폴을
Plumes its feathers,
싫어하네.
but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And
Mon
she's
mono.
caged.
Monroe, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
엥?
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
디틀린.
Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna stop you there.
싹둑.
I've cut the call.
Is that a good idea?
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Help him. He needed help.
Don't encourage him, Alice. These kinds of things must be nipped in the bud.
맞아. 싹둑 짜놔야 돼.
Are we still live?
Sorry, listeners. This was a very strange call. I hope you'll agree.
Frankie, if you're still listening, I do apologize for Poe. He can
근데 또
get very
달래는 게 나을 수도
protective.
있고. 진짜
I
이상한
kinda get your
애면
analogy now.
자르면 더 화내거든.
Do I, Monroe? Very well, then.
이것도 받아들여.
Standing down.
Oh, listeners, we've upset him now. Poe's
포는
got all frowny face.
프로답지 못해. 오우야. 뭐지? 읽을래.
What's that?
This? Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Give it to me.
How long is the break for?
Give it to me.
All in good time, so how long?
3 minutes?
Okay, I'm going to make some tea for us. You stay here.
You're making tea for me.
I do it all the time.
What's going on? Give me the note or I'm leaving.
Of course, we must have continued drama, mustn't we, Alice?
What's that supposed to mean?
뭔데?
I'm going to kill you. What the hell, Poe? Why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
야 이걸
So that could be a killer behind the door.
선 넘네.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe,
It isn't locked,
무서운데?
Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
뭘 의미한지 모르겠는데? 열어볼까? 열었다.
There. I told you it was nothing to worry about.
시간 되게 안 주네요. 빠르게 결정해야 되네.
Tea?
You're not going out there. You're going live.
Understood.
아 추워. 이것 때문에 추운가?
I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
They're from my wife.
에?
Gwendolyn?
Yes, Gwendolyn. It's her perfume.
뭐야?
Does she know?
I work late when I don't have any work to do,
둘이
and I kiss her on the cheek instead of the lips. Yes, she knows.
But does she want to kill me?
She doesn't know
참나
who
바람핀.
with. I love you. I love each and every one of you listeners. I'll never be a frowny face again.
Good save. Been having any more bad dreams lately, August?
Okay, who's our next listener?
아이 방송 불안하게 하냐?
It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
무서워.
Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
둘이 사귄다는
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast and I hide and I listen and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams.
좀 아니라지
어?
않나?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
문 잡아서 빨리 잠궈.
I see. And why would you dream about wanting to kill me, Frankie?
It's not a dream, John. I'm coming for you. And Ellis.
I don't think you are. I think you're spinning us an impish tale, Frankie. You write your little notes and dream your little
아 우리 이거
dreams.
자극을 해?
You're not brave enough to act on them, are you, Frankie?
Oh, stop it!
What are you waiting for, Frankie? We're sitting ducks. Don't worry,
나쁜
Monroe.
엔딩이 보인다.
He's just bluffing.
Don't!
I'm not hiding, Monroe.
You're going to get yourself killed.
무기.
Hide.
아 가지 마.
No. If you're not hiding, then neither am I.
무서워.
Frankie? It's Ellis. I'm opening the door so we can talk. Okay? Just you and me.
아 초반에 그 칼이 그 복선 같은데. 멀로시 킹부시긴 하다.
Frankie? There's no one here.
I've had enough of this.
What are you doing?
I'm getting our caller back on the line.
Maybe we should just carry on with the show.
Come on, Frankie, pick up. You know you want to.
와 진짜 여기 있었어. 이거 들어. 이거. 근데 이거 무거워서 쓸 수 있으시려나? 모르겠네.
Oh, stop it! Stop! He's dead.
와, 진행 개 빠르네. 진행 왜 이렇게 빨라, 스토리. 사람 죽이는 거 엄청 조금밖에 안 걸리는 거 보니까 믿는 구석이 있었네. 힘 개세네.
When I was 12, my father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus. A school bus. My school bus.
Oh.
It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything.
Oh.
He didn't move, didn't get up, died instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you
Oh,
make
so-
today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
난 귤, 사과, 귤, 주황색.
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the
마지막으로
object you're holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
허접하네.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will.
음식 막 버리면 안 되는데.
Finally, tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson hasn't been seen since the headless body of his business partner Jennifer Gordon was found in an industrial bin outside Lux Fitness. Is that the first murder in August, Poe?
This year, yes, but technically it's on the Stepford border, so whilst August police deal with it, the crime statistic is with Stepford.
표정이 너무 느끼해.
Oh, that's cold.
Yes,
여성분은
indeed.
되게
Tonight's weather
담백하게
will be cloudy
연기하는데
with scattered
남성분이
showers.
너무
Yeah, make sure you cover your head.
Now, what happens when your very own Poe and Monroe decide to play a game of truth or dare? Stay tuned to find out more later. But first, we want to hear from you, August. Got a guilty secret? Need to get something off your chest? Father Poe is waiting in the confession booth to absolve you of all your sins. Anonymously, of course.
And here's a message from our sponsor.
Do we have a sponsor?
How do we let him get away, Poe?
He just disappeared. He was dead, Alice. No pulse, no breath.
Then who took him?
It would seem it was our guardian angel.
아니
Just hope he doesn't come back.
짝짝하면 정당방위 인정되지
I
않나?
never
왜
want to hear
신고를
that
안 한
voice
거야?
again.
He won't be coming back.
How can you be so sure? And why did you take off before the police got here? You left me to deal with everything.
Not everything. Not everything. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Monroe.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
아 잠깐 에어컨만 올리고 다음 에피소드 할게. 너무 추웠어. 추워. 분위기를 끊고 싶지 않아서 추운데 버텼어. 추워라. 옷도 입었다. 근데 시간이 너무 짧아서 선택을 안 할 수밖에 없는데. 나는 좀 대체로 평범한 선택을 했네. 그건 반반이었어.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe. Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to
방송이
Lady
재미가
Ox,
없어.
and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
느끼해서.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Monroe.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
근데 부인이 있는데 저렇게 해도 돼? 나
Did
같으면
we really
개빡칠 것
need that
같은데.
camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
나 같으면 화날 듯, 삐질 듯.
Under the covers or on top, Monroe?
Oh, you're such a gentleman, Poe. But I like being on top.
I'm sure you do.
Because I'm the boss.
Yes, and because it's been 12 hours and you haven't got under the sheets yet.
Oh, you're so observant, Poe. You're like Sherlock Holmes.
Here we go. Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
I can't see any callers.
어.
Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to
이거
bed.
시참을 아무도 안 했어.
So, we're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
좀 삐진 것 같은데. 프랭키가 유일한 시청자였나?
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in. They're probably out there right now.
You mean listeners, right?
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
어떻게?
It touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something in the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
You're not under the covers, Poe.
Strange.
그건 안 돼.
Nothing there.
안 돼. 미안.
There was.
어우, 야.
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of déjà vu.
데자부.
What about you, Monroe?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating, whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
보내내주세요. 스트리머 왜 하는 걸까요?
Freshen up, go back in, be a queen.
뭐야?
Be a tired, hallucinating queen.
예상 못했는데? 일단 눈. 끝났다 언니. 못생겨졌다 줄. 얘 킹푸시긴 해. 매력 있어.
Monroe, I need you to put this on.
뭔데 이게?
I'll fall over if I put it on now.
Sit on the bed then.
저게 뭐야?
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I hope I enjoy it.
안 돼요? 라디오인데 굳이 근데 이렇게 해야 돼? 그냥 하는 척 하면 안 돼?
Now what?
I'm going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it is.
Not this game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it.
손 다치게 위험하게 쓰리.
Ow! That's sharp, Poe.
I'm sorry, Alice. Put some pressure on it.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a second.
그래. 생각 없나.
Almost done.
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Did you fall asleep? It's only been 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
놀래라.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and Nightmares with Poe and Monroe.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
12시간 깨어있는데 벌써 수면 부족이야?
Yeah. I guess.
So, 15 minutes.
I need the bathroom.
이게
Again?
더 짧은데?
Again? Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered
내
weak
생각에 이
and
아저씨
weary
잘라야 될 것
over
같아.
many
이
a
아저씨
quaint
때문에
and
사람도 안
curious
보지.
volume of forgotten
원래는
lore.
반백하기 잘하는데.
While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tap.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent.
누구야?
Millie.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your way. But what did you bring her for? The girl?
Alice, she's... You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember? Waiting for you. Sorry. My
아까
love.
그 화면에
I've just
나왔던
waited
그런
so
건가?
long for this moment, for this day.
남자들이란 여친 화장실 갔다 언제 돌아올지도 모르는데 저걸 냅둬? 확 밀어 제껴야지.
Bad dreams.
너 차야지.
bad dreams.
미친 여잔데. 원로가 더 이뻐.
No.
세수 한 번?
It's a door. A door. A door.
그게 뭐야?
Ah, it was in the bleak December when each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
라디오 되게 특이하게 채우네.
Did you miss me?
You're Lenore, aren't you? From the poem.
Yes. You changed my name.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.
Nameless here forevermore.
Why are you here?
Because you're dying, Poe. I'm here to collect you.
None of this is real, is it?
You need to sleep now.
I think that's probably the opposite of what I need to do.
Rest. Can't you hear them calling you?
I need to see Alice.
Murderer.
응? 뭐야, 문 밖이 왜 숲이야? 토구.
Poe? Poe?
걷는 소리 왜 이렇게 귀여워? 삐용삐용. 애기들 신발 신는 거 아니야?
Poe! Is that you?
아닌데 토끼인데.
Poe?
아닌데 토끼인데. 폰데.
Poe, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream?
어?
What are you doing with that?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What
이게
shall we do?
데드신 짐작을 할 수가 없다.
I can't believe you did that.
What?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
Alrighty. Where are we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Course, Governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening.
응?
Poe?
Monroe?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's tiff, Edgar. This new one not up to snuff.
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out?
남자가 먼저 풀면 여자를 구해주지
I
않을까
feel so
싶어.
weak, Alice. The rope's too tight.
I'd rather you stayed tied up, to be honest.
What? Why?
She doesn't care about you.
He's been killing me.
What?
Killing you, controlling me. He wishes he was Edgar, but he can never be. Never be.
That's why he's killing me?
No, that's your dream. You think he's killing you, smothering the person you could be.
Don't listen to her, Alice.
I'm so tired.
I'm happy it ends this way. With you.
I'm frightened, Poe.
I love you, Monroe.
I love you too, Poe.
갑자기 죽어?
Do you hear that, Poe? Do you hear it? John? John, we need to end this. How do we get out of here?
불났나 보네. 이산화탄소 같지.
Poe! Poe!
뭐야? 뭔가 이해한다기보단 그냥 받아들이다 보면 알게 되지 않을까? 알빵가? 죽었어?
It's strange, him not being here. I feel silly talking to
와,
myself.
근데 이렇게 장비 갖추고 하는데 시청자 한 명도 없으면 좀
He was
슬프긴
here to
하겠다.
say, the show must go on, Monroe. Tell them what happened. Listeners, if you're squeamish, take a 5-minute coffee break. Now. For the rest of you, last week, Poe and I were poisoned by carbon monoxide gases. A poor bird got stuck in our central heating flue and sadly passed away. There is no good news, but thanks to the insurance and the builder's negligence, our station is now fully funded. I'm not a selfish girl. Everything I do is for the good of others. But it always leaves me alone.
아니 방송으로 돈을 벌
I
생각을
never
해야지.
killed
배상금을
those
받아서
birds.
방송할 돈을
I
충당하는
never
게
fed those birds. I never put bird food in the flue.
미쳤다.
And I didn't kill Poe either. The doctor says he'll be fine. They just need to keep him in for a few more days' observation before they can let him out. Go and visit him. Oh, and listeners, one more thing. Radio August is my home now, and I'll do anything to protect it. Anything. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watson got missing.
살아있네?
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back. So, what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves. You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have things between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
다음 걸 보면 되려나? 마지막 기회야. 뭔가 슬슬 이상해지기 시작했어. 스킵 없어. 오프닝 스킵 없어.
교수님 사일런트 힐 같아요.
아니 제 사이렌트 힐이 그거 같지 않습니까? 선녀 같지 않나요? 그래도 마지막에 다 이해될 수도 있거든?
Poe and
우리
Monroe.
한 번만 기회를 더 줘보자.
나나양은 갓겜과 관겜 사이에서 고민하기 시작.
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
진짜 시청자 프랭키 혼자였어? 옛날 번호를 왜 걔밖에 몰라?
Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Agreed.
아 선택했어야 돼?
And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Monroe. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know.
I
But do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Monroe. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people.
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people.
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny, and you could only swerve and save one of us, you would choose the bunny.
아니 네 여친이야.
I'd save you, obviously.
Well, that's reassuring.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
아니
I like to
게임이 어려워.
consider.
게임이 좀 뜬금이 없어서
You have a
그래요
split
언니.
second.
Well, I wasn't
갑자기
timing
뜬금없을
it.
때 선택지가 나온다고요.
Save me or cat?
아 고양이는 좀 에반데. 아 언니 저
You.
You said that quickly to get on my good books, didn't you?
No, I'm not a big cat fan.
이 언니 좋은 여친 아니다.
What?
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe we can help, Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
어?
A hostage?
He's a boy from August High.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
So you kidnapped him?
No,
별론데 왜
I
나
took his drink.
왜
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet.
싫은데 왜?
But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die.
I like animals more than people anyway. Like Paul.
Yvette, I was joking with Monroe.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure.
왜? 당연히 전화. 왜?
Why aren't you sure?
I don't trust August police.
They're the police.
Exactly.
We don't even know who's been kidnapped.
살인은 전화.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Do you even listen to yourself reading the August update?
Not really. I normally drift off.
You drift off?
I imagine myself at the opera. I'm on stage, and there's this beautiful young lady in the front row. But she's dressed like a cat.
Okay. Let's circle back to that another day.
So what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves.
That boy could get hurt.
Not if we hurry up. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts gone missing.
유튜버네.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a
처음
friend's
유튜버.
house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
이게 더 재밌을 것 같긴 한데 이게 정상인 것 같기도 하고. 하지만 재밌는 걸 촉해야 되지 않을까?
Don't you want to go back to school?
You clearly had a better childhood than I did.
I still have my cheerleading outfit.
That's settled then. Let's talk to the headmistress first. What's her name?
Dallas Umber.
That's a strange name.
She's a strange woman.
Take a seat, both of you. Whilst it's admirable that you're returning to complete your education, you're a little old for this institution.
Sorry, you're mistaken. I have a degree in cryptozoology.
That's not a real degree.
It's okay, Poe. She's messing with us.
Really?
Yes, I'm eccentric, can't you tell?
Well, we're here about Joseph Watts.
And there was I thinking I was going to be on the radio.
Joseph is a pupil here, though, right?
He certainly is. Head boy and heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker?
He's a good-looking lad. Generous nature, always helping people.
Any idea where he could have gone?
Oh, probably at some young lady's house whose parents are away.
He went missing yesterday, and we had a caller on Radio August who said they'd kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Oh, sounds a bit far-fetched.
We're looking for him, so anything you can tell us would be useful.
You'd be better off talking to his form
아니
tutor,
저걸
Miss
저렇게
Clay,
받아?
but...
학생이
Oh, way.
학생이 납치했다는데.
Nice whistle.
Thank you.
에?
Do you have a specific question?
What do you use it for?
Blowing. It makes a noise.
I know, but for running or sports.
Do you know how hard it is to keep teens with raging hormones in line?
Hard?
Well, less hard with a whistle. It's like Pavlov's dog. Blow it, and they know something bad is coming.
Do you know any pupils called Yvette?
Not recently. Why, are you looking for someone called Yvette?
It's the name of the kidnap.
And by recent, you mean?
Well, I was at school with an Yvette, but that was many moons ago. Not in August. Different country, actually.
Well, we should be off now. Here's my number, if Joe turns up, or if you think of any place he might be.
Thank you, Mrs. Umber.
It's Miss Umber.
Miss Umber.
You too, take care. August's not the town it used to be.
성격 있네. 되게
What's our next move, Monroe?
Who did she say Joe's teacher was again?
Miss Clay.
If we can find her address, we should visit her.
I think she's staying at the guest house.
Why do you think that?
I saw a bill on Miss Amber's desk
Let's go and see Miss Clay.
and hope she's at the guest house.
I like making the decisions.
I'm very happy to be woman-led.
I know you are, Poe.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher and you find Miss
아,
Clay?
누가 누군데?
I don't trust you talking to other redheads.
How do we know Miss Clay isn't a redhead?
Because she'd be called Miss Scarlet?
누가
Sound
누군데?
reasoning.
모르는데?
Thank you for seeing me, Miss Clay.
Oh, anything to help.
We had an anonymous call at the radio station. A girl called Yvette claims to have kidnapped Joseph Watts.
Really? I knew he'd gone missing. I didn't realize he'd been kidnapped.
We're not entirely sure yet. And Yvette?
No, that's not anyone at the school I'm aware of.
Is there anything you know that might help us find him?
I've only been at the school a couple of months myself. I'm still feeling my way round.
Okay. Sometimes it's better if you don't think.
Really?
Yes, so word association.
Oh, I'm not sure.
August.
Magic.
Huh. Magic, that's good.
Good.
School.
August High.
Joseph Watts.
Litterbug.
A litter bug?
Sorry, that just came out.
No, that's fine. That's good. Why litter bug?
I saw him drop a sweet wrapper once. Haven't been able to let it go, apparently.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Thanks for trying.
Oh, that's totally okay. I really hope you find him.
Thanks, Miss Clay. This is a lovely guest house room, I might add.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Mr. Pope?
How would you describe yourself?
Well, I'm just a run-of-the-mill substitute teacher. A bit of a tree hugger. I generally don't settle in any one place for too long. I guess I like adventure.
So you're not planning on leaving anytime soon?
Am I a suspect, Mr. Pope?
No, but it would be suspicious.
Do you want to leave August?
No, it's my home, and I have a family here.
Oh, so, your partner on the radio, Monroe, she's your wife?
No, we're just partners.
But you are married?
Yep. Yes, with children.
Oh, such treasures. But will they be virtuous, or will they suck the planet dry and spit it out again?
My eldest is 12, so...
Never too early to look after the environment, Mr. Pope.
I'm sure they're doing their bit.
아, 나 저런 캐릭터 좋아해.
Well, you've been most useful, Miss Clay. Have a good evening.
급발진
I do hope you find Joe.
Thank you.
표정이?
Well, I didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else? Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
Miss Gallagher?
You can go on your own if you want to talk to Miss Gallagher
나 얘
again.
한번 보고 싶어.
Okay, bye.
I see. I suppose I should visit Miss Clay, then.
전에 저질렀던 살인 이런 건 그냥 얘기가 넘어가면서 사라진 건가?
Back again, Miss Monroe.
Yes. How did you know?
I have ears and a gravel driveway. And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Want to drive?
Sure.
Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
뭐야.
I wish you'd come for a chat earlier. I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed?
Cement flooring. Wish I'd got the self-levelling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial grade meat mincer.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
Have you talked to Wesmarie Bolton?
Haven't even heard that name.
뭔가 무섭네.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screed.
아니 농담을 왜 저렇게 해?
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'd go see Wesmarie. 17 Hunger Lane.
적당히 해요.
Perhaps Joe was one of the missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
다 수상한 후.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wesmarie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
좀 어려 보이는 것 같기도 하고.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, I'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone.
당연하지.
It's okay.
물론
You can trust us.
여기 사람이 좀
From the
있긴 한데
radio.
많이 듣고 있긴 한데.
It's Miss Clay. She ran this after school club, Green for Life. I was in it. She made us make a list of those with the most environmental impact in our class. I did it. It was me. I made the list. Joe was third on it and the third person to go missing.
환경을 위해
You have to
사람을
help
죽여?
and you need to.
It's okay. We're going to help. You just need to take a breath.
She left him in the woods. At Howe Park. You have to hurry. She'll kill him if they don't pay.
돈을 내지 않으면?
A ransom?
His parents. He is being ransomed. If they pay, she'll donate the money to charity. It's sick. It's gone too far.
And what if they don't pay?
걸음으로 쓰나?
I don't know. I left when I saw it.
What did you see, Wesmarie?
Miss Clay. She was turning him into trees.
A dryad.
A what now?
A dryad. Someone who's part human, part tree.
We need to
드루이드?
go.
Howe Park.
Yeah. Wesmarie?
말하는 거야?
Wesmarie, you did good. We're gonna save Joe. You wait here and we'll be back.
달라? 여자애는
Joe!
말을 해야지.
Joe!
맨날 한니발에서 본 적 있는데 나무 사람.
Joe!
그 학생회장에 제일 잘생겼다는 남자애 기대합니다 저. 고개를 들여주려.
He's alive. Only just. We need to get him out of here. Miss Clay? No, she's not here. You're safe. She's a tree.
It's okay, Joe. We're going to get you home.
You're Poe. Monroe, we have a fan.
I'm just trying to untie you, Joe. Can you stand up for me?
와 근데 앉은 것도 아니고 세워놓고 눕혀놔.
Monroe, help, please.
힘들겠다. 몇 시간을 세웠냐?
It's okay. It's okay. I can walk.
Are you hurt?
No. Just dizzy.
인기 있게
Let's get
생겼잖아.
you home.
근데 내가 봤을 때 고등학생은 아님. 20대 초반에 넘어.
Joe's sleeping,
The important thing is that he's safe.
and I'm 50,000 poorer.
어?
I'm sorry. I'm glad he's back.
돈이 냈어?
Thank you for getting to him so quickly.
You didn't tell us there was a ransom.
Well, there was, and I paid it. They said he'd be in the woods.
Did Joe say anything about who kidnapped him?
He said it was his teacher, Miss Clay.
Nothing about Yvette?
There was a French girl that was helping her. He didn't see her.
I'm just glad he's home.
Do you think they'll catch Miss Clay?
Only if she wants to be caught.
뭐 농담을 쳐 여기서? 아빠 개빡쳐 있는데?
Do you think Joe was ever in any real danger?
Probably. There's still 2 missing students.
I thought environmentalists loved the planet, including all the humans on it.
내 말이
I think
나도
most of them do. They're always fanatics, Monroe, in everything.
I'm going to plant a tree tomorrow, in our yard.
Maybe we should look into solar panels.
Can we even afford next month's rent?
It's not next month yet.
아 이런
never found
남자가
out who that
매력적으로
was either.
느껴져서
Some
사귄다고?
things
다음
will
달
always
렌트비는
remain a
다음
mystery.
달에 막 알아서 하겠지. 뭐 이런 남자랑 어떻게 사귀냐? 나이도 먹을 만큼 먹어가지고.
Attends, moi, Yvette.
어?
Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
뭐야? 지가 해놓고
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
We have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Monroe,
약간
you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
단편 모음집이네. 이어지는 건 아닌 것 같고.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
그 진짜 그 공포 그것처럼 그 컨셉인 것 같네. 재미있어? 그럼 다행이고. 오프닝은 좀 걸을 수 있었으면 좋겠네. 진짜로 거의 게임이라고 보기는 이제 점점 게임과 영화의 경계가 모호해지는 것 같아, 그죠?
Dark
크닉 몇 번
Nights.
추가하면 게임이고 크닉 조금 빼면 영화야.
Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
오야.
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have one. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
어머, 이 언니도 이뻐. 사과, 과일, 바나나.
Banana it is.
Okay, banana, banana, banana. Sorry, I'm just practicing.
네, 이런
Places,
스타일 좋아,
everyone.
섹시하다.
And we're live in 3, 2... Welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Monroe.
Hello, Monroe.
Monroe has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
Of course.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
Dodgy knee. In just a moment, Madame Baratsky will put Monroe into a trance.
I prefer hypnotic state.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket?
말이 심하긴 하네, 면전에
Let us know. Monroe?
Yes, Poe?
Are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Monroe, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else.
죄송합니다. 죄송해요. 몰입을 제가.
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you. Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible.
이걸로 다야?
Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before. Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
Monroe says she can remember a previous life.
Shh.
Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you.
꺼지라고?
Let the world envelop you. Step into the world and become your former self.
난 찬 거. 이게 중요한 선택이야?
Now tell me what you see.
뒤에 그림 무섭다, 그죠?
마실 게 얼마나 중요한데 나나양이 밤샘 작업하는데 대충 펩시나 마시라고 해봐.
그러네. 그러네. 인정. 그러게, 여기 갈고리 뭐죠? 이거 뭘까? 눌러봐야 되나?
I'm Elizabeth.
됐다.
That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
맞다, 아니다? 아닌데?
Oh, my mistake. Where's Dr. Decker?
그 누구네요?
He's gone sailing. Weird. I've been coming here for months, and I don't really know anything about him.
원랜디 하러 가셨나?
What did he tell you about me?
여친? 술? 칼? 뭐야 이거 뭘로 할까요? 술이랑 데이트랑 칼 같은데?
I'm not violent. Don't know why you'd think that. Let's play a game,
하라
Doctor.
그랬어요. 뭐요? 좋아요.
You're very accommodating for a therapist.
아 그래? 나 정신.
You think of something, and I'll get it.
그건 게임이 아니라 마술 같긴 한데 나는 네모.
Why are you thinking of a square? That's so dull. Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you've arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind?
아니요.
Don't say anything then. I'll keep doing my thing. Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
이거 눈이랑 눈에 대해 뭘까?
It's like tuning a radio. If I look at someone, I hear their thoughts.
편할라나?
Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager.
바지.
My manager is also called Sharon, so it gets a bit confusing. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha, spinning away in one of them. The dry cleaning machines are big. You can fit someone in quite easily. You could probably fit a small person into a normal washing machine, actually, if they really tried. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen. I don't know if Ed's a lawyer or not. That's not the important part. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?" He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul.
싫긴 하겠다. 이거 누르면 안 될 것 같은데 누르고 싶게 생겼냐 그림이?
Fine. I guess I painted the picture, you might as well think it. Thanks for letting me wear a bra, though. They're still too big. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it.
미안.
And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine.
뭐야? 진짜 있었던
Her face
일이었어?
smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening.
그럼 범인은 알고 있는 거 아니야?
She's a mess.
Can you see any jewelry? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Monroe's past life in just a moment. What's going on?
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
뭐야, 여자, 세탁소, 죽음. 뭘로 할까나? 죽음?
Nisha kissed me once, so... I slapped her.
키스 얘기 좀 더 해주세요.
We were in the machine room. She said she'd got something in her eye and would I take a look? So I did. Her irises were lovely and big, dilated. And while I was looking, she just kissed me. But her mind, it was beautiful, shimmering. And then when she kissed me, it all fell away. All that was left was shame, fear, repulsion. So I slapped her.
키스가 별로였나?
What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the
다른
same
남자를
time.
생각하면서 나한테 키스한 거야?
It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it. Yeah, angry sex or anger sex. I'd probably take either right now. I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open, crying blood. But I looked into them and there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace. Who would want to kill Nisha? I guess Sharon? She was tried and convicted, so...
뭐야, 이 돌아가는 옥체는 뭘까?
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now. They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of
진짜 죽인
Nisha's.
거면
Is that enough?
별로. 난 사람 죽였으면
Maybe
그냥
murder should be
평생
punishable by death.
죽이든가 그래야 된다 생각해.
People don't change, do they? No. They just get worse. I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha. Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The Umbrella Man. Jared's the Umbrella Man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man. Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines. And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer.
니샤가 너무 쓰레기 같은데 지금 계속 듣다 보니까.
People with money get away with murder all the time though. Don't they?
늘 그렇진 않은데.
Fair enough. I live on benefits, so I probably shouldn't murder anyone. Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention. I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor?
아니요? 아니, 어라? 야, 보는 눈이 많아. 나한테 이런 곤란한 질문을
People pay
하지도 마.
people to
말
have
같지도
sex with them
않은
all
거.
the time.
투수들이 얼마나 많은데
Just not with money.
곤란하네.
They do it expecting
말 같지도 않은 질문을
love,
하네.
or opportunity, time, companionship, or orgasms. Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already.
어머. 니샤가 좀 이상한데?
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood. Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum. Some of her teeth. Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know? Yeah, dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord. so she was paralysed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first. Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything though.
뭐라고 해야 되지? 확실히 이해가 가기는 한다.
I'm
다른
allergic to
편보단 그래도.
nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
뚜띠다.
It's banana milk. Okay then.
아, 그 바나나 그 안전 단어 쓴 거구나.
Banana. Banana.
Monroe, you're back.
Banana. Banana.
What's wrong with her?
She's stuck between two lives.
거짓말하지 말 그런 게 어딨어요.
Monroe.
Monroe, listen to my voice. You can rest now. You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do.
뭔 소리야 대체?
Sleep.
거짓말.
There's a good boy.
나 트수한테 해봐야지. Sleep. 딱을 못하는 애가. 되네. 이게 되네.
핑거슨의 파워 보소.
잘 잘한다 저거. 내가 아예 못하는데. 딱이 안 돼. 아 이거구나. 반지 가져오라고 한 거.
You want to see my ring? What? I don't remember wearing one. Shall I take it off?
네.
There's something written inside it.
뭐라고?
Most extraordinary. Does it have an inscription?
42101000.
뭔데 이게? 빼면 안 되는 거야? 아 진짜? 나는 빼서 가져와야 된다고 생각했는데?
Jared, the umbrella man. I saw Jared in the machine room with Nisha just before she died. I don't want to talk about it. Jared quit after the murder. Well, so did I, to be fair. Well, I've kind of quit everything now.
왜?
You can't just think of a question mark. If you've got a question, let me have it.
케이크 먹을래?
Don't think of cake. It makes me hungry. He's weird. Like a spider. Sharon ducked under his umbrella that time, and his hands slithered around her body and kind of rested under her breast. Everyone knew he was touching it, and Sharon just gave a weak smile and wriggled away. I tried to read his mind, but it was like a stereogram. his facial expression didn't change. Nothing. It was like he was wrapping his arms around his prey. He didn't seem to be particularly enjoying touching her breast, just for science. Jared's mind was a mess of coloured dots that didn't make any sense. I never knew what he was thinking. Ever. There's only one other person I know that's like that. Yep. Dr. Decker. His mind's also mush. I actually came here today to tell him that I don't want any more sessions. He creeps me out. Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she? I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling, right?
보통 나는 투수가 바람 핀다고 죽이지는 않았는데.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha?
그래.
It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha. I told you about the Umbrella Man. She hated him. But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her.
이걸로 봐주세요.
싫어.
I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Do you believe in the supernatural?
아니 네가 지금 내 마음을 읽고 있는데 당연히 믿어야 되지 않겠니?
Jared killed Nisha. I don't think I'm safe here. I saw it happen, but I couldn't tell the police. They were in the back room, Jared and Nisha. They were kissing. And then she opened the door to the machine. She just got in. And Jared, he shut it.
왜 키스를 하고, 왜?
He didn't have fingers. He had... I can't. And the kiss. His tongue. It was a giant worm. And it just slithered from his mouth into hers. I tried to catch Nisha's eye.
민다이팽이 같은 건가?
But it wasn't her. It took her over so quickly.
어?
It's thoughts I've seen. Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it. Just dream myself away. Become someone else. Someone people love. Someone beautiful. Someone who isn't me. What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
혹시 너는 너고 너 몰로가 되려고 하는 건가? 이거 뭔가 얘가 멀로한테 넘어오려고 하는 것 같은데? 안 돼? 돼? 고민된다. 왜냐면 안 돼라고 말하고 싶은데 돼가 보고 싶어. 되게 고민돼 지금. 그지? 안 돼가 맞지. 나쁜 지집이잖아. 근데 돼를 보고 싶어.
Thank you. Jared knows I know. And he's coming for me. I guess I should start dreaming. I've always liked the name Monroe. What do you think, Doctor?
그거 걔 별명
Would I
아니야?
make a good Monroe?
걔 이름 앨리스인데?
In an hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone.
That should cover it. I'll see myself out.
아니 신분증은 놓고 가주지. 신분증 같은 거 발급받는 게 개귀찮은데. 잔인하네.
Dr. Decker.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. Police are looking for Miss Baratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
아니.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. That was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe. I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
그걸 왜 가져갔냐?
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon.
Oh.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
잠깐만.
You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road,
howling like a
그 애가 나와가지고.
He said it was a hairy animal.
Size of a man.
And the moon was full.
내가 너무 재미없는 걸 택했나?
We're going werewolf hunting.
너무 재미없는.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
알 수가 없네. 뭔가 시식이 끝나는데 생각보다. 다른 걸 선택했을
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
이거 다시 할 수 있나? 중간부터? 안 되나? 이게 생일 축하였어? 우리가 한 거? 그럼 나 또 새로운 거 누른 거야? 그만 볼까 했는데 두 개 꼴랑 나왔으니까 보고 가도 괜찮을 것 같아. 시작한 거 끝까지 다 보는 것이
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe. Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Monroe? It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
I've been taking too many selfies.
Well, they say pride cometh before a fall.
Which is why I won't do it on a cliff.
This isn't much of a confession, Monroe.
귀여운데?
Haven't you got something more scandalous?
You haven't seen the selfies.
Sounds like Monroe's beyond saving. But what have you been up to, August? It's time to come clean in...
Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Just call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Monroe?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. We have a caller on line 1.
Line 1, you're through to the confession booth.
Hiya, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck.
Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
텐션 좀 에반데.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was, totaled. It was a Rolls. Oh.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was, really hairy. Must have been, a bear or something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big as a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
A full moon, you say?
Yeah, about a month ago.
아까 말한 그 늑대.
Interesting.
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
진행이 너무 올드한 거 아니야?
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for something.
Really? Seemed genuine to me.
오늘따라 멀로 언니 약간 애교 부리네.
You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal.
The size of a man.
And the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Poe, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, listeners. This is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Monroe.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper.
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
Nothing. Huh? There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time.
Time for what?
To save yourself.
아니 방송 망치려고 하네. 방송 꺼라만
Well,
하네.
you're in luck, Casper, as I have a story queued up. Listeners will be back in a few minutes after this spooky tale.
방송할 생각이 없네. 이거 시청자들이 빡치지.
Okay, Casper. It's just us now.
궁금하잖아.
What are we saving ourselves from this time?
님들 생각해보세요. 제가 갑자기 그 전화 데이트 하다가
We're not going to
하고
Wolf
싶은
Lane.
얘기 있다가 갑자기 노래 틀고
Well, we might
가버리면
be.
개빡치지 않은?
The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details, but something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
Is that a death threat, Casper?
No, this is your future. Trust me, I know.
Because you have a time machine?
Because I was there when it happened.
Well, we're certainly putting the dark in dark nights tonight, August.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Monroe. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our callers?
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have
nightmares. With Poe and Monroe.
가쁜 종류. 왜 시청자가 없는지 알 것 같아. 이렇게 이쁜 언니를 데려다 놓고 시청자가 없기가 쉽지 않거든. 지 맛대로야. 끄고 싶으면 갑자기 꺼.
Actually, I enjoyed Casper's call. Very inventive. We should ask him to write a story for the show.
You think he was making it up?
Of course he was. You have to learn to be less trusting, Monroe. People will take advantage of you.
Well, we wouldn't want that. So, still fancy a trip to Wolf Lane?
Oh!
There's a good boy. You really think we can see werewolves?
It would be foolish to rule it out altogether. I know it's almost your birthday, but, well, a full moon waits for no man.
Or werewoman.
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolves like it.
What about you?
진짜 유혹적이다.
I've told her I'll be late.
Just late?
Well, we'll see.
You go ahead. I need to check something.
아니 근데 불륜이라서 왜 굳이 불륜 컨셉을
Who are you
잡았을까
calling?
이거?
Hi. Sorry, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm going.
그냥 커플이어도 볼만 있을 것 같아.
Hi, it's Monroe. No, you look great. Totally convincing. Yeah. We'll see you soon.
어?
Oh?
It's all right, Alice.
시청자 주작한 거야? 2명 있는 시청자 중에 1명은 주작이야? 방송...
You don't need to do that. It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show. You just called into our radio show.
Oh no.
1명은 주작이고 1명은
I must have come back again.
이상한 놈.
Are you okay?
No. This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
No, I'm M&M.
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Disassembly.
뻔하게 웃기네.
You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
여성분 약간 백침이 있네.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so we're going straight home. Isn't that right, Monroe?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
연기는
See? There's no need for any of this.
Please, put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake. Don't try it. It always ends badly.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
점점 개그인데? 총을 뭘로 이기려나? 가위바위 찡! 이겼다! 예!
Gun.
뭐야, 총을 준다고?
Alice?
어쩌면 착한 사람인지도.
Are you sure this is wise?
The guy was crazy, Poe. Maybe he was on drugs. Maybe he heard us talking about Wolf Lane on the show and thought he'd have some fun.
I suppose you're right.
Besides, you said the police will pick him up. It's not like he's gonna follow us here.
Well, he definitely knows where we're going. Maybe we shouldn't be out here on our own.
You're not afraid of werewolves, are you?
I didn't have you down as the werewolf
했는데 게
hunting
맞는 것
type either.
같은데.
I like to keep you on your toes.
해리포터에서
Which
개
reminds
무서운데.
me. Hot chocolate. I thought we might be here a while.
When did you have time to make this?
During the last break.
But that was before the call-in.
What else did I bring? Let me see. Wine? Nighty.
난 잘못.
Are we having a sleepover, Monroe?
Well, it is awfully late.
아니 밝은디?
Isn't there a motel near here?
Well, yes, there is, Poe.
What's going on?
I have a confession to make. I already booked us a room. It's Casper. What should we do?
I call the police.
Wait. Maybe we should talk to him.
Are you insane?
여자
The gun was
약간
fake.
좀
How do you know?
It was made of plastic. My point is, I don't think he's trying to hurt us.
별로야 선택이.
He thinks he's genuinely trying to help.
A moment ago, you were calling him crazy. I... Do what you feel you must.
이게 재미지.
You can't be here. Wait, what?
Poe's already called the police. They're looking for you. Go home, Casper.
You know who I am?
You're kidding, right?
Please, I'm trying to save your life. I'm going to open this door now, and you're going to save all of us.
Lock it, Alice. Lock it.
뭔 소리야? 세상전인가?
I did warn you.
Now's not the time, Poe.
I just worry that you're so gullible.
For one day believing that you'll leave your wife for me.
기대된다. 데이트네.
So, there are no werewolves.
No. They're partying with August vampires.
And you paid Beck to call in?
No. I told him it was an audition.
But why?
I needed to give you a reason to stay.
And Casper?
Nothing to do with me.
It's your birthday. I'm supposed to surprise you.
You did. Just not in a good way.
It's barely started. You've got the whole day to look forward to.
Can you stay?
건조해. 잠시만요. 당연하지. 난 보고 싶어. 둘이 뽀뽀하는
You really
걸.
want me to stay?
Isn't it obvious?
Then I'll stay. I will leave her one day.
아이고. 그걸 믿어?
What turned you into such a monster?
웃기고 있네.
Gwendolyn is lovely.
웃기고 있네.
Gwen.
아니
She's not so
원신의
nice.
돈도 없고 능력도 없고 그렇다고
Because
더
she's
잘생기지도
unfaithful?
않았고 부인도 있고 애도 있고
I only caught her that once.
가정 있으면서도
Virginia.
돈도 없는 남자를 왜
Virginia's 12.
언니가
She was mine.
재미도 없고
Gwen
맞아
never apologized.
재미도 없고
Gwen gave up her career. Gwen gave up her youth.
Gwen sleeps around.
And so do I now.
아 부인이 그래도 바람을 좀 폈나 보네.
Do you still love her?
Yes.
심지어 거짓말도 못하는 남자야. 뻔뻔하지도 못해.
More wine, Monroe?
이것도 마셔?
Hit me.
언니 너무 아까운데 언니가.
It's 8 o'clock, and this is your August update.
A broken gas pipe on Wolf Lane
머리가
caused an
바뀌었다.
explosion last night that claimed the life of entrepreneur Venice Pavel. 29-year-old Miss Pavel was the newly appointed CEO of Intervine Futures, a company whose breakthrough research in quantum mechanics promised consumer teleportation within the next 5 years.
A gas leak on Wolf Lane.
The weather tonight will be clear and dry with highs of 12 and lows of 8.
And that's your August update. A gas leak on Wolf Lane?
We need to check these updates before we go live.
That could have been us.
I'm not sure that I believe any of that.
You think Casper caused the explosion?
Probably. He just didn't want us on his conscience.
Why? Why not kill all of us?
I don't have a crystal ball or a time machine. I don't know.
Teleportation. Miss Pavel was competition.
He said he was saving us.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe Miss Pavel wouldn't have been at Wolf Lane if we'd been there.
Or if we'd have been there, we'd have saved her.
Well, August police can deal with all of that now.
August police need to outsource.
Good thinking. And your brain is as big and wonderful as your heart.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Hurry.
그냥 방송을 하는 게 아니라 그
It's time for our first caller.
타이밍만 나면
Line
진짜
1,
연애질하는
you're on the
거구나.
air.
지들 연애질하는데 방송을 이용하는 느낌이네.
Next time
좀
on
짜릿하게
Dark
하려고
Nights
연애질.
with Poe and Monroe.
Welcome back to Radio August Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum.
이게 다야?
Good news. Monroe only has one more capsule to plant.
Don't worry, you'll not be hungry for much longer.
내가 뭔가 잘못된 선택을 했나? 울프라드는 안 가서 그래?
if you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat
죄송한데
souls.
나나양님도 그저 남성분들 희롱하려고 방송하시잖아요.
With Poe and Monroe.
아니 근데 울프로드에서 벗어나는 옵션이 있었나? 모텔에 가서 그런 거야? 어디서 틀린 거지? 와, 22%의 사람들은 이걸 거절하네? 대단하네. 아, 문을 열지 말았어야 됐나? 아이, 참. 아, 재미가 없네. 잘못된 선택을 하면. 이번엔 좀 흥미로운 안전한 선택을 안 해도록 해볼게요. 마지막이니까 안 안전한 선택을 해볼게. 좀 화끈하게. 근데 가위바위보에서 지는 거 솔직히 말하면 내가 어떻게 할 수 있는 게 아니었어. 찌를 그냥 찌를 한 건데 좀 억울하네. 중간부터 다시 할 수 있으면 할 텐데 처음부터 하기는 좀 싫어. 그냥 찌 내 건데 이겨버린.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
갓겜관겜 판정은 나나양의 선택지에 달렸습니다.
솔직히 지금까지 에피소드 애매했어도 이번 거가 진짜 괜찮으면 사실 뒤집히거든요. 마지막에
오프닝 영상미는 좋네.
6번 보니까 좀 질려. 이번 거 잘해봅시다. 이거 아까 거기 그 과거에 있던 그 그림인데 재탕이네.
Extraordinary.
What is your wish?
A wish, you say?
1000,000원! 1억!
Let me think.
10억! 5만원! 이거.
I wish that Alice Munro was my intellectual equal.
뭐라고요? 전 가슴 쪽을 누르는 건 줄 알았는데?
That I'm her intellectual equal.
이런. 아니 무슨 이런지 무슨 이런 소리를 들어? 어이없네. 바보다 바보.
How does it work?
5만 원만 있으면 오늘 저녁에 피자 먹었지.
It's magic, isn't it? Yes, some kind of sensor.
Go on. Ask it something.
Okay. Rose, are you stuck?
아, 인공지능 같은 건가?
No. Are you stuck out there?
It asks questions.
It's like it's alive.
How about this then, Rose? What's the square root of 1,296?
She's confused. I'll do a reboot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's wonderful. I'm sure August will love it.
Museums aren't what they used to be, Poe.
No. They're much rarer than ever before.
이과들이 이래서 안 돼. 재밌게 잘하고 있다.
Let me get those prizes for you.
Of course. Happy to help.
이과지는
Let's call it payment for that wish.
Yes. Monroe will be pleased with my wish.
못하네. 수학. 좀 오래 걸리네. 언니 참 이쁘다. 배우같이 생겼어. 손이랑 얼굴. 손.
Good luck, little fella.
이게 뭐예요?
Treasure buried. Remind me why this is my job again?
You have smaller fingers than me, Monroe, and you can get into smaller spaces.
So it's nothing to do with you having the warm, cozy studio then?
Absolutely not. How many capsules to go?
Are we getting paid for this?
It's marketing, Monroe. Promoting the museum makes us look good.
I suppose any publicity is good publicity. I've got one left.
Good work, Monroe. Going live in 3, 2... Welcome back, listeners. Good news. Monroe only has one more capsule to plant.
That's right, Poe. I'm almost done. And then our listeners can start trying to find them.
Yes, thanks to the generosity of August Museum, you could find a buried treasure. Tell them what's in the capsules, Monroe.
Only the best treasure of all, Poe. A free family ticket to August Museum.
And that's not all. One lucky capsule has a secret treasure in it, hidden by the curator himself.
I wonder what that is, Poe.
입장권이 뭐 이렇게 비싸길래 그러지? 빵!
Perhaps it's edible, like fine caviar.
Great. I've been hiding fish eggs.
Did one of them feel different to the others, Monroe?
No, not really.
Well, handle them carefully, in case they open a portal to another world.
Could do with one.
Okay then, sounds like Monroe is getting a little frosty. Time for these words from our sponsors. Remember, Monroe, if you speak with a smile, people know you're smiling.
웃어.
I hate you. Does that sound happy?
Actually, yes, it does. You can tell what shape your mouth is in.
Dehydrated. I think I'm gonna throw this last one in the river, Poe.
Don't contaminate the river, Monroe.
Fine. There's one other place I can think of putting it.
Okay, lovely lady. Just bring it back with you.
Thank God this day's over.
See you soon. Just wait on the line. We're live in 3, 2... Welcome back, listeners. It's time to find the treasure. Get the geocaching app. Search for hashtag Poe and Monroe, no spaces, and join the hunt. If you see Monroe, tell her dinner's in the dog.
Because you cooked it.
I'm an exceptional cook. Monroe, on the other hand, burns everything.
Like our friendship.
Sorry, Monroe. You know I love you, really. Let's have a little break whilst Monroe gets back to the studio.
Good luck, August.
Yes, good
방송 한
luck.
30초 하고 10분 쉬고 30초 하고 10분 쉬고 누가 됐냐 이거?
Don't worry, Rose. You'll not be hungry for much longer.
아 내가
Sorry about the mood. It just felt lonely.
You're not alone, Alice. You've got me.
I don't know, do I?
Of course you do. You know how much I care for you.
And your wife?
그래서 그 대가를 지금 몇 년째 치르고 있는
It's
거 같아.
complicated, you know that.
The thing is, I'm not sure it is.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm just tired, I guess.
What we have is special. The most special thing.
And your marriage?
It's Schrodinger's marriage. I'm simultaneously married and not married at the same time.
No, Poe, you're married. There's a piece of paper that states exactly where you are at this current point in time.
Alice, we're going live.
Let me.
3, 2...
Welcome back to Radio August's Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum. Earlier today, I placed 9 capsules in and around town for you lovely listeners to find, and one of them was sealed by the curator himself. Find that capsule and you'll win a hot dinner date with me, Alice Monroe.
Monroe, that's... What if it's a girl?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
쌉가능?
I would love that, actually.
Did you mean hot dinner as in the food is hot? Or a hot date?
Well, I suppose that depends on who wins, doesn't it, Poe?
Astounding. Monroe is offering a dinner date with the first person who finds the curator's capsule.
팬 서비스 해자네 근데.
Good luck, I suppose.
Oh, and spoiler alert, I wasn't that great at hiding them. Finding them should be easy.
Much like getting a date with you, then.
You could always try and find it yourself, Poe.
But I already have so much of you already, Monroe.
Oh, look, we have our first caller.
파다?
Hello, it's Eric. Eric Planner.
Hello, Eric. What's happening?
Oh my God. Hi, Monroe.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, I am such a big fan.
Oh, I'm doing a heart shape with my fingers, but you can't see it.
I found a capsule.
Which one?
Outside the doctor's surgery, underneath the bench.
That's one of ours. Crack it open, Eric, and let us know what's inside.
Okay.
되게 빨리 갔네.
Well, while Eric's trying to work out what he's won, tell us more about the doctor's surgery, Monroe.
Okay. It's a general practice. I don't actually go there, but I'm sure it's very nice.
재미없는 내용을 말하네.
Where do you go?
I haven't needed to see a doctor since I got to August. I'm more of a holistic girl anyway.
Okay, let's put a pin in that then. I wonder how Eric's doing.
Eric? Eric, what did you find?
Eric?
I can't hear anything, Poe.
Maybe his phone ran out of battery.
Weird. Shall we take the next one?
봤지?
You're live on Radio August.
I love you, Monroe.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Do I win a date?
Sure. If you find the curator's prize.
I'm at the railway crossing. I'm opening the capsule now.
What was that?
Sounds like he dropped the phone.
I didn't even get their name.
They'll be back on in a minute.
Great. Why don't you tell us about the railway station while we wait?
Of course.
가분사 안 내리고 노력하네.
August Railway Station was built in 1936 by the Thomas More Clay and Brick Company. The very first train route was between Birmingham and August and all the villages in between. It closed down about 5 years ago because, quite frankly, not many people wanted to come to August.
Did I ever say that you're a know-it-all?
Not live on air, but I'll take a compliment anywhere it's served.
Poe, I don't think caller 2's coming back.
2 in a row. If we lose 3 callers, that's a record.
Well, there is one on the line.
받아.
Third time lucky? Caller, you're live on Radio August.
Hi, it's Jazz. I'm at the crossroads.
Hey, Jazz, great to meet you. Have you found a capsule?
Yep, it was by the postbox.
That's one of ours. Now, remember, once you've opened it, try not to lose battery, or get cut off, or disappear.
Got it. Opening it now.
Seriously?
This is too strange, Monroe.
Life is strange, Poe.
No, something's not right.
What are you gonna do about it?
도대체 뭐가 들어있길래 그러지?
Maybe we should open the capsule we've got.
Don't jinx it. We've got a 4th caller. Let's try them.
Fine. Caller 4. You're live on Radio August.
Hi, Paul. It's Izzy.
Hello, Izzy. What's that short for?
Izzy.
Yes?
It's short for Izzy. That's my name.
Silly me.
보통은 이사벨라
Where are you,
같은
Izzy?
건데.
I'm at the Old Well in Brierley. Is it in the bucket?
It's not in the bucket, Izzy. It is nearby, though.
All right, now have a look.
Please call in once you've found the capsules, not when you're in the general vicinity.
꼽주네.
Found it!
Excellent. Now, take a look inside and tell us what you find. Izzy?
Sorry.
Oh, we thought we'd lost you.
No, the lid was stuck. I'm opening it now.
Izzy?
Izzy?
We should open our capsule, Monroe.
이번엔 좀
Maybe someone's pranking us.
To what end?
열게요.
I don't know.
선택해야 될 때. 열어.
And we'll be back on the hour with the next August update.
Until then, stay safe, August.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh dear.
I don't like the sound of that.
I just remembered I made a wish today.
What did you wish for?
It was trivial. I honestly can't remember.
Did it have anything to do with these capsules?
The curator did say something about the capsules being payment for the wish.
And you're telling me this now?
It just seemed like a little bit of fun at the time. The painting was talking.
You made a wish with a talking painting.
Now you're saying it, that does sound a little suspicious, doesn't it?
You think?
Maybe I should go and see the curator again.
I want to see what's in the capsule.
Monroe, it could be dangerous.
That's my middle name, honey.
뭐야?
Where am I? Shh. Hello. I'm Ellis. Shh. Can you help me, please?
Try that table.
Where am I?
The library. Members only library.
똑똑해지달라고 비어서 도서관.
I'm not a member.
No, you're not. Rose sent you here.
Rose?
The demon that granted Mr. Pope's wish this morning.
Demon? I think I'm just gonna leave.
You can't leave.
Until you find the right book.
$50 Shades, here I come.
댓글 딕셔너리 똑똑해. 엑시트 소유니즈 러브 포 댓글 쉐입. 뭐야? 어떻게 돼? 이거?
Can I book this one out? It's the exit.
So, you're not just a pretty face. She eats people, you know.
Who?
Rose.
Why?
She's a canvas demon. They grant wishes in exchange for souls.
Thanks.
Don't forget to return it. Our overdue fees cost the earth.
뭐냐?
Where's Monroe? Shh. About this tall red hair.
Shh.
웃기네.
You have a wonderful library.
It is, isn't it?
호감형 있게 말하긴 하네. 포가 다른 사람한테는.
Why am I here?
Rose sent you. It's your wish that Monroe is your intellectual equal. Remember?
Why here?
It's the first of 3,000 tests that will, by the end of it, ensure that you're intellectual equals.
So it's school again.
Hardly, Mr. Pope. Now, if you please select a book from the table behind you, we can test your intellect against Miss Monroe's.
How many books did it take for Monroe?
She chose one book.
Am I expected to get the same amount?
You're expected to fail. 2,999 times, Mr. Pope. Don't worry. Time passes differently in here.
어? 내가 이해를 제대로 했나? 같은 거야? 아이씨, 도전 과제가 실패했다. 도전 과제를 스포하네.
The exit. It's obvious.
It was for Monroe, but not for you.
숫자 2인가?
The mathematical sign for equality. Because I wanted us to be equals.
That's a great recap of your wish with Rose. But it's the wrong book.
책 있는데 짜증나겠다. 에반데. 한번 해볼까? 원로가 원하는 것일 수도.
Divorce. It's what Monroe wants.
정확하게.
Congratulations, Mr. Pope. Miss Monroe is your intellectual superior.
정답이었어? 2999번은 언제예요?
It's the only way Monroe and I will truly be together.
Just 2,999 more tests to come.
Okay, I'm ready.
Not now, Mr. Pope. When I'm ready. Your deal with Rose has terminated. Now, you just owe the library.
언제 준비되는데요?
What just happened?
I don't know. Were you?
In a library.
Yes, we had the same dream.
Maybe there were chemicals in the capsules.
Yes, that caused a joint hallucination that lasted much longer than the time we've been away.
Do you think all the capsules are the same?
Probably. You go and get the remaining capsules. I'll visit the curator.
All I can see are books.
Sorry, Monroe. Let's just go quickly whilst we still can.
좋아. 뭐야, 내가 잘못 선택했나 뭔가? 뭘로 선택해서 해야 됐나? 뭘 선택하라는 건지 잘 모르겠어서.
Is it possible to see the curator, please?
I am the curator.
에?
Did you steal some tickets yesterday?
What? No. The curator, the other curator, he gave them to me.
There is no other curator. It's just myself and Vicky, who sometimes helps at the front desk.
But then, who was I talking to?
Not me.
The painting of the girl. That's still here, isn't it?
Painting of a girl?
Let me show you.
표 안 내고 막 들어가네.
It was there. You've taken it down.
No, we never hang anything there. It's a doorway.
But when I came in, there was a painting.
Well, unless someone's been messing around.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm feeling pretty confused right now.
And the tickets?
Well, of course. How much do I owe you?
돈 잃기 엔딩이야?
Four residents of August have been reported missing.
And they were all listeners looking for our geocached capsules.
The remaining capsules have been recovered and are in police custody. We'll have live updates as and when they come in.
In related news, a man posing as the curator of August Museum is also wanted for questioning by the police.
He's potentially dangerous, so do not approach him.
Curator Jones is described as tall, dark, and mysterious.
Sounds like you, Poe.
Don't give people the idea it was me.
Sorry. No, I can vouch for Poe's whereabouts last night. And most nights, actually.
Should we tell them what happened, Monroe?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure they're ready.
말해, 그냥.
August, we think the curator spiked those museum capsules.
Just to be clear, imposter curated Jones, not actual curated Tombs.
As absurd as it sounds, the capsules he gave us seemed to contain some kind of hallucinogenic drug.
In a Wizard of Oz kind of way.
Yes. We think those capsules had the power to make people believe they were being teleported.
The drug activated when the capsule was opened.
Our capsule took us to a strange place indeed.
It was a spooky library.
It was just empty, Monroe.
It was super weird, with a super weird librarian.
And a canvas demon.
This is a lot to swallow for our listeners.
A canvas demon grants wishes. It lives in a painting and eats souls. What's not to get?
Wow. Okay, listeners, if you've just tuned in, you've probably missed that this is Poe's Curiosity Shop, and we were just talking about a gothic-looking painting Poe brought in.
No, we weren't. It happened, Monroe. I'm telling the truth.
The effect of the drugs is still wearing off, as you can hear.
You were there, Monroe.
August, this is Monroe speaking. If you ever find a tiny little metal capsule in August again, throw it away. Thank you.
Yes, there's a possibility they're very dangerous.
As dangerous as me?
You're my poison, Monroe.
Maybe I'm the cure.
Be back in just a few minutes.
연애하는데 방송을 이용하고 있어. 짜릿한 연애를 위해. 시간 제한 걸려고. 뽀뽀하는데. 내가 봤을 땐 그래. 내가 또 선택을 잘못한 건가? 이게 다른 건가? 근데요, 제가 선택을 어떻게 더 조절할 수가 없거든요. 왜냐면 사람인지라 왠지 안 죽는 엔딩을 택하고 싶고, 그리고 시간도 너무 조금 주고 설명도 없고 그냥 그냥 진짜 갑자기 뜬금없이 나오잖아. 근데 이렇게 했을 때 이런 식으로 이야기가 갑자기 좀 텅 빈 것 같이 흘러가거나 중요한 장면 다 빠진 것처럼 막 넘어가는 면이 이 게임에 문제가 있는 것 같아. 그거는 그냥 중간부터 다시 하게 해주지는 않잖아 심지어.
Dark Nights
with Poe and Monroe.
아, 손가락으로 욕을 할 수 있었구나. 까비. 아, 내가 머리를 소원을 빈 게 애초에 잘못됐나? 마음을 빌었어야 되는데. 이런. 아, 캡슐을 찾으러 갔어야 돼? 아, 내가 재미없는 걸 픽했나? 알 수가 없어 이거. 나 언니는 되게 이뻐요. 동영상 스킵 키가 있네? 뭐지? 언니가 되게 예쁘고요. 안 눌리던데? 몇 개는 괜찮았는데 몇 개는 내가 잘 골라서 괜찮은 건가? 근데 그냥 그러네요. 막 욕할 정도는 아닌데 뭐 딱히 막 더 컴플렉스랑 레이시프트가 훨씬 나은 것 같기도 하고 그냥 보통. 언니 너무 예뻐서 계속 언니가 애교도 많이 부리고 유혹도 많이 해서 좋았다 이 말이야. 포엔 원로의